Look. Damn. Living in hell, molecular cell. Go down with my niggas, won't none of us tell. I need a W, I just took a L. But you know I'ma bounce right back. Niggas be hating, that shit be so whack. Ask God why I gotta be like that. I'm in the trap, pump on my waist. I'm waiting for a fuck nigga react. Damn, how you get it like that? They say Easy got them chickens like that. They say Easy got them wishes like that. I just had to sneak my gun in the bag. My hands on her waist, I'm grabbing the ass. Drinking Henny, right off the flags. Gotta stay focused, fulfilling the task. Go to my veins and I don't gotta brag. Came a long way from chasing this chicken. Remember them nights when I ain't have $1. Them niggas, they hated on me for no reason. So when I'm on top, don't call me your brother. I'm on a path to discover. Like what if the devil is your mother? Cause you look in her eyes and tell her you love her. These niggas fake, they all on the cover. Yeah. Then I had to stop showing my heart. I know niggas was fake from the start. I know right now we at the bottom, but soon we gon' be at the top of the charts. When you see the pain, it's like an art. Especially when the niggas smart. And you know them niggas gon' hate anyway, so don't wait for them to start. Get to that bag, little nigga. No one wanna see you win, not even your friend. That's why I stay to myself. I exercise my mind like a gym. Talking about God, they thinking you him. Look at yourself, are you really here? Sometimes I wish I could just disappear. And I got his name, bitch, in the rear, that's for Rambo. And you know we pull up in that camo. And we smoking these niggas like camels. In these Jeep, I just pull up on camels. Said I'm sorry, baby, I'm an animal. Is there anything that I can do? Hold on, let me show you what I can do. Said it's fire in me like a candle. And I know I'm way too much to handle. Out loud, bro, gon' shoot at the crowd. Everybody scramble. My side of town, where we get it in, come get you a sample. Pull up, turn niggas to ghosts, and then I pull off in a phantom. I can't fuck with these niggas, they random. And his members keep thinking I'm handsome. Damn, I had to stop showing my heart. I know niggas was fake from the start. I know right now we at the bottom, but soon we gon' be at the top of the charts. When you see the pain, it's like an art. Especially when the niggas smart. And you know them niggas gon' hate anyway, so don't wait for them to start. Look. Damn. Living in hell, molecular cell. Go down with my niggas, won't none of us tell. I need a W, I just took a L. But you know I'ma bounce right back. Niggas be hating, that shit be so whack. Ask God why I gotta be like that. I'm in the trap, pump on my waist. I'm waiting for a fuck nigga react. Damn, how you get it like that? They say Easy got them chickens like that. They say Easy got them wishes like that. I just had to sneak my gun in the bag. My hands on her waist, I'm grabbing the ass. Drinking Henny, right off the flags. Gotta stay focused, fulfilling the task. Go to my veins and I don't gotta brag. Came a long way from chasing this chicken. Remember them nights when I ain't have $1. Them niggas, they hated on me for no reason. So when I'm on top, don't call me your brother. I'm on a path to discover. Like what if the devil is your mother? Cause you look in her eyes and tell her you love her. These niggas fake, they all on the cover. Yeah. Then I had to stop showing my heart. I know niggas was fake from the start. I know right now we at the bottom, but soon we gon' be at the top of the charts. When you see the pain, it's like an art. Especially when the niggas smart. And you know them niggas gon' hate anyway, so don't wait for them to start. Get to that bag, little nigga. No one wanna see you win, not even your friend. That's why I stay to myself. I exercise my mind like a gym. Talking about God, they thinking you him. Look at yourself, are you really here? Sometimes I wish I could just disappear. And I got his name, bitch, in the rear, that's for Rambo. And you know we pull up in that camo. And we smoking these niggas like camels. In these Jeep, I just pull up on camels. Said I'm sorry, baby, I'm an animal. Is there anything that I can do? Hold on, let me show you what I can do. Said it's fire in me like a candle. And I know I'm way too much to handle. Out loud, bro, gon' shoot at the crowd, everybody scramble. My side of the town, where we get it in, come get you a sample. I'm in the trap every day. She in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever safe. I hop in the foreign and y'all like a race. She sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds and catching no kids. I stay in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever safe. I hop in the foreign and y'all like a race. She sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds and catching no kids. I sky blue hundreds always in my day. I slide on your block, I hop on my sleigh. I pray to God I make it home through the day. Y'all tryna get me and lock me away. You act like you tough, what you tryna betray. I fuck a girl out, but she wanna stay. Since we lost the car, you gotta take care of Tay. I ask for him back every time that I pray. I crew full of deep, just like a parade. These niggas is bugs, I go get my raid. I got you in shock, you thought that I tased. And bro tickets back to hell, no, we ain't paid. I'm down at your bro, cause he easy betrayed. I'm shawty finesse, she easy persuade. But never appreciate the shit that I did. When Brody was wild until I had to cage him. Cause me in the trap making moves. If I was a jerk, then I bet you would use. Only fuck with snakes when I'm wearing the Gucci. What's hard to give me is easy to lose me. Still that you loyal, then you gotta prove it. Say you a killer, now you gotta do it. Pull out the chop, now you gotta use it. Say you a killer, now you gotta prove it. Lately I've been stuck in my ways. I used to be lost like I was in a maze. Can see the body in these Cartier shades. I keep a chop, I can go any day. I can't get out, I'm in the trap every day. My stomach says she gon' do what I say. I hop on the coupe, then hop in the rave. I'm going back home and I go out of space. She in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever save. I hop in the foreign and y'all like a race. She sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds and catching no kids. I stay in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever save. I hop in the foreign and y'all like a race. She sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds and catching no kids. I swear. They want this. Don't think you ever say. Hop in the red. Play that shit on TNT. Yeah, babe. D major, baby. Get out. I get stuck in the jam, you gon' run up them bands. I'ma throw you a plan, but you gotta stand. No, I can't your hand, gotta stick to the sand. I'll be a man, just stick to the plan. We gon' run up them bands. I get stuck in the jam, you gon' run up them bands. I'ma throw you a plan, but you gotta stand. No, I can't your hand, gotta stick to the sand. I'll be a man, just stick to the plan. We gon' run up them bands. Not the number shit that you think about, what you gotta think about. I be moving high when I'm en route. Feds wasn't trying to take you out. Been broke, no patience now. I ain't settled with it, I'm just making out. Going 9 to 5, I need paper now. Money talk, conversations now. Get it packed, gotta bust it down. I ain't giving no fucks how. Niggas worried about a bust down. I'm trying to get us out the hood. Whole world for corrupt now. No ops when I touch down. Walk around, no fear. Make a nigga disappear, yeah. I get stuck in the jam, you gon' run up them bands. I'ma throw you a plan, but you gotta stand. No, I can't your hand, gotta stick to the sand. I'll be a man, just stick to the plan. We gon' run up them bands. I get stuck in the jam, you gon' run up them bands. I'ma throw you a plan, but you gotta stand. No, I can't your hand, gotta stick to the sand. I'll be a man, just stick to the plan. We gon' run up them bands. I just bought a brand new phone last week. Almost lost my life, I was moving high speed. God's plan, they wishing and wishing on me. Tryna put me in a box, right? He reaching on me. Shawty got the strap, double D's, melodies in my head. I don't wanna speak, that's on me. All these niggas sweet, let me sleep. I don't got the energy just to deal with what you need. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chilling in the view, trying to catch up to the moon. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chilling in the view, I be cooking in the stew. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chilling in the view. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up, with another video. Good morning to all. How you doing, Denise? How are you doing? Yes, we do. We have to keep the faith. Yes, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. We serve a good God, and He is always on time. And out of more than anything, this is a time to where we need to hold on to the Lord's undying hand. There's a lot of people out there that are sick, a lot of people that are afraid due to this coronavirus. All I can say is just stay tight with your Bible, get close with your family, love on your loved ones, man. Love on your loved ones. Life is short. Tomorrow's not promised to us. Definitely not promised to us at all. So I got something that I want to bring to y'all. And this is I don't know if this is breaking news, but Andy Cohen has tested positive for the coronavirus. Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen is over the Housewives franchise. Andy Cohen has tested positive for the coronavirus. I want to thank all the medical professionals who are working tirelessly for all of us and urge everybody to stay home and take care of themselves. The Watch What Happened Live host and television producer Andy Cohen said Friday he has tested positive for the coronavirus. Cohen shared the news in an Instagram post, writing, "After a few days of self-quarantine and not feeling great, I have tested positive for the coronavirus. Like more than 70 other television shows, the shutdown production within the last airing of the New York City studio March 12th, earlier today," Cohen told Variety. He planned on filming his late-night talk show out of his own apartment in New York, following the footsteps of Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Our show is arguably the most low-tech show in the late night in its current form. So the idea of taking it down even further, a few notches, is just ironic and hilarious. I mean, we're the show. I still can't believe it gets a live signal out of a very small clubhouse in Soho. So we will now be from my own clubhouse in my West Village, he said. My show has always been something of a little coffee clatch, party line type show. And this seemed like a very natural extension of not only the show, but obviously the times that we're in right now. But now Cohen said those plans are put on hold because of his test results.
As much as I felt like I could push through whatever I was feeling to do, the WWHL from home, we're putting a pin in it for now so I can focus on getting better, he wrote. I wanted to thank all the medical professionals who are working tirelessly for all of us and urge everybody to stay home. That was Andy Cohen's statement. Good morning, Wildcard. Good morning, Wildcard. How are you? God bless you on this Saturday morning. Just came on just for a little bit to spend some time with y'all. Wildcard, do you know who Zero Tolerance is? And if so, did you see that his live got hijacked by two young people that allegedly bought his phone from somebody at a Walmart or something like that? And when the young man turned the phone on, he put a chip in it and Zero Tolerance information was still in the phone. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. So, anywho, okay. So let's see what else is on BuzzFeed. Okay. Oh, did you guys hear Cardi B remix of the viral rant? So Cardi B's the coronavirus, shit is getting real, the coronavirus. Okay. Now Wendy Williams is out here. This article was about 9 hours ago, and it says Wendy Williams willing to risk it, ready to go back to work. Ooh, okay. So Wendy Williams is ready to go back to work amid social distancing. Okay. Wendy Williams' show is one of the many talk shows that have recently been postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. And its infamous host is ready to go back to work. Okay. So Wendy Williams said, screw the coronavirus. Let me go back to work. Wendy Williams better be careful because she got a lot of medical issues. And the coronavirus is that most people that catch it, young and middle age that don't have underlining health issues, they get sick and, they get better and, get quarantined for about 14 days and they get to go back home to their families. It's the people that have the underlying health conditions, from what I've read through different medical articles and news articles from different scientists and doctors that have provided their knowledge, education, and wisdom on social media and different websites, have stated over and over again. Okay. Now, this article continues saying during an appearance on the Dr. Oz show, which is one of the few shows still in production and had been taping at an empty studio until it was recently moved to Dr. Mental Oz's home after a staffer tested positive for the novel virus. Williams opened up after the moment she learned her show was shutting down production. I got a telephone call. Honestly, and the phone call was Wendy. I was like, what? What am I doing wrong now? I was like, I think I'm in trouble. Wendy Williams, 55, recalled during the tape segment that aired Friday, according to page 6. They said, we're all shutting down everything, all the networks. Nobody's going to be doing new shows. We want all the hosts to be well, she continued. Coronavirus led to Wendy Williams' show suspending production indefinitely. Per page 6, Williams then suggested that she do the show without an audience, similar to her March 12th show, which ended up being her last day on air. Wendy Williams said, I said, but I can do it even with no audience. I don't even have to have the staff there because I did that for 2 days. But they said, no, we need to have you home indefinitely. There will be no more Wendy or any of other people for a period of time, she said. Wendy Williams speaks on stage during her celebration of 10 years of the Wendy Williams Show at the Buckhead Theater on August 16, 2018 in Atlanta, Georgia. They're showing an image of her. Oh, okay. Thank you, Wildcard. Williams went on to say, I'm willing to risk it with one camera and a flashlight. I'm ready to go back to work next week. I'm ready to go back to work. When we're like, come on, let's go. According to page 6, Williams, however, understands why a postponement was necessary. And a number of those infected with the coronavirus continues to multiply around the world. Citizens everywhere are being urged to practice social distancing as a way to combat the virus from spreading. For most people, the new coronavirus has caused only a mild or moderate symptoms, such as a fever and cough. For others, especially older adults and people with existing health problems, it could cause more severe illness, including pneumonia. Now, that was an article on Wendy Williams wanting to take her ass back to work. Okay. It is freezing in here, y'all. Let me go ahead and turn on my heat. Okay. Hold on briefly. Thank you, Denise R. I love you. I love you. And thank you, Wildcard. I was walking down the street. I saw her and she saw me. I thought to myself, maybe I should smile. She smiled back then and said that didn't waste no time. Knew what I wanted to say. Funny how when I went to sleep, my tongue got in the way. Straight up my throat, got no nerves, and I couldn't speak a damn word, a damn word. Damn you, baby, you make me feel like I don't know how to be myself. It drives me crazy when I feel that I'm only coming through. It's someone else than you, baby. You make me feel like I don't know how to be myself. All right. You're on with your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. Thank you guys for listening and bearing with your girl. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe and thumbs up this video. I would truly appreciate it. So look, this is something else that I found here for you guys. The coronavirus rescue checks may shortchange some Americans on Social Security. Well, a lot of us kind of figured that are dealing with Social Security disability, that we might not get anything. Okay, it says key points. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are working out the fine print on the plans to send Americans checks in the wake of financial devastation caused by the coronavirus pandemic. That has many wondering whether seniors, specifically those receiving Social Security benefits, will be included. A new bill does include Social Security income as one qualification. Advocates want lawmakers to make sure that no beneficiaries fall through the cracks. A proposed bill by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, calls for sending checks of $1,200 to $2,400 to most Americans as a result of the economic damage stemming from the coronavirus outbreak. Based on the language of the bill, most Social Security recipients should be covered. But whether that will help or hurt seniors depends on the fine print of legislation, which lawmakers are still wrestling with on Capitol Hill. First Measures calculates how much you receive from the government based on 2018 tax return, and while the calls for 1,200 for individuals and 2,400 for those who are married and filing jointly, if your tax bill is below 600 as an individual, you'll get 600. If your tax liability is above 1,200, it will be capped at 1,200. Those amounts will be double for married couples. The catch is that do you have to have the income to qualify? So counting Social Security benefits as income will help seniors, said Jeffrey Levon, Director of Advanced Planning of Buckingham Strategic Wealth in Long Island, New York. But there are individual circumstances that could be overlooked based on current proposal. For the starters, that checks that goes out now are going to be based on a 2018 tax return, based because of the people needs now might not be reflected in information back then. People's lives changed so much in 2 years, Levy said. Our world has flipped upside down in a span of weeks, and they want to key this towards something that years ago just doesn't make any sense. Specifically, some individuals who are receiving Social Security retirement benefits or welfare support through supplement Social Security income or SSI might be excluded, said Webster Phillips, senior legislative representative at the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. If your Social Security benefits are below 2,500 for an individual and 32,000 for a couple, none of it's taxable. Those individuals therefore do not file tax returns. So if you just living on money from Social Security benefits or SSI, it's not clear whether you will be eligible for a check, Phillips said. We're hoping to see a broad as a relief as a possible to as many seniors as possible, all of them, ideally. Back in 2009, the Obama administration sent $250 one-time check to everyone receiving Social Security benefits, SSI, or benefits through the Veteran Administration. We're hoping to see a broad relief possible to as many seniors as possible, all of them, ideally, Phillips said. Regardless of whether their negotiation lands on bonus income, seniors can take heart in the fact that their monthly Social Security checks will not be interrupted, said Alicia Monell, Director of Center of Retirement Research at Boston College. Social Security checks, which is really the mainstay for most seniors, are going to go out one time and continue just as they always had, Monell said. They're one component of seniors' income that just don't have to worry about. Yet many seniors have a financial need for bonus checks, Monell said. That goes especially with those who have been working to supplement their income and have lost employment, or those whose nest eggs have diminished. So that is really important information there that I knew a lot of people wanted to know about. Okay, so I hope that is beneficial to you guys, and share it with a family member or a friend. Please, please be careful. Um, Make sure that you drink a lot of water, boost your immune systems, stay positive, and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, because God is going to see us through this. Have faith and know that through him all things are possible. I'm glad that y'all came on to hang out with your girl. I'm gonna play a couple of more awesome beats that I found from this young gentleman, and his music is free. And if nobody comes on or wants to come on StreamYards, we'll go ahead and end this so I don't waste any of my minutes on my StreamYards here. So let's check out this album, y'all.
Come on.
I just bought a brand new phone last week. Almost lost my life, I was moving high speed. God's planning, wishing and wishing on me. Tryna put me in a box, right? He wishing on me. Shawty got the strength of these melodies in my head. I don't wanna speak, that's on me. All these niggas sweet, let me sleep. I don't got the energy just to deal with what you need. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chillin' in the view, tryna catch up to the moon. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chillin' in the view, I be cooking in the stew. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chillin' in the view, tryna catch up to the moon. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I've been chillin' in the view, I be cooking in the stew. I got bad things on me. Bad things they wish on me. How these niggas rapping on me. They don't know what happened to me. I seen them back in the hearse, I put on the work, I'm up with my dogs, I get it. None of you niggas are trapping, I did all the rapping, but tell you that you get it. Niggas just sitting away from digging your grave right after I do my repentance. Weedy and all of them niggas done told me the stories, I listened, but I didn't listen. Remember them times in Cali when I was a kid, my dad never sent me the message. Now that young nigga blowing up, making money, I know that nigga regret it. I cannot finish, I had no limit. They touch my conscience, I'm a nut, and I would never admit it. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I be chillin' in the view, tryna catch up to the moon. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I be chillin' in the view, I be cooking in the stew. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I be chillin' in the view, tryna catch up to the moon. What's the move? Tell me what's the move? I be chillin' in the view, I be cooking in the stew. Tú bonita, sí, bonita, bonita, bonita.
Toda yo se compra pa' ti. Just come and meet me at the party. Diamantes on my body and they so icy. I say, oh, película, like my name's Spike Lee. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Hey, 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 she like me, mami, ven aquí conmigo. We can chill and smoke trees on la playa en México. Ya tú sabes, she too hot, she too fuego, picante. When I hit it, I don't use no guante, no yates. But I got the key, she go loco for coco. It's in her nariz, en la cama se vaya, I hit make her scream. She calling me peso, she come give me pesos. Toda ella se compra pa' ti. Just come and meet me at the party. Diamantes on my body and they so icy. I say, oh, película, like my name's Spike Lee. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Hey, 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 she like me. Pull up to the party, all these niggas shorties. Wear pesos, he need to translate for me. 52 minutes, got a couple of them all love because they only whether was as soon as they saw me. I make fans, it ain't hard to tell. I be walking around looking like a star for real. The girls love me, I might have to bag me too though. So the freak niggas, the cold their culo. Toda yo se compra pa' ti. Just come and meet me at the party. Diamantes on my body and they so icy. I say, oh, película, like my name's Spike Lee. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Si tu bonita, gotta make a wifey. Hey, 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 she like me, she like me, she like me.
I can't sleep.
MJ on the beat, huh? on my mind while you can't receive. If I don't ride on my life, how I'm gonna eat? Been through the hell and the struggle, this shit ain't sweet. All these people hating on me cause they all weak. Watch who really be demons cause they all preach. Couple niggas that's gon' ride and that's on me. If you talk behind my back, you ain't my homie. I close my eyes and I see different. All alone in this world, gotta seek vision. All my youngins on the block and they steady pitching. Wanna see a new life when we counting riches. Man, it's fuck these bitches. I can't see nobody else walk cold. I got money on my mind, so my fingers itching. Let my pockets get fat, so it's fuck feelings. Watch me put up for my people, and that's God with them. I'm trying to change the world. Gotta teach the children. I ain't never letting them. I gotta stack a billion. Stay away from the fake like they reptilian. No game on the rise, no we all killing. I got blood in my eyes and I can't sleep. Writing pain on my mind while you can't receive. If I don't ride on my life, how I'm gonna eat? Been through the hell and the struggle, this shit ain't sweet. All these people hating on me cause they all weak. Watch who really be demons cause they all preach. Couple niggas that's gon' ride and that's on me. If you talk behind my back, you ain't my homie.
Thank you guys for joining me once again. This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we were loaded up with another video. Remember, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. I will definitely be standing with y'all in prayer and in agreement. I will be back later on today. God bless you. Enjoy the music on your way out. Get you some rest. Trust God, y'all. You can't go wrong.
Be demons cause they all preach. Couple niggas that's gon' ride and that's all me. If you talk behind my back, you ain't my homie. I close my eyes and I see different. All alone in this world, gotta seek vision. All my youngins on the block and they steady pitching. Wanna see a new life when we counting riches. Man, it's fuck these bitches. I can't see no